All right, here we go. One-on-one from yesterday. All right, so we got the first rep. We got Demarion versus Cordero. Let's set this up. Let's camera moving. Here we go. Here we go. We got to put our gloves on. That look good. Alignment looks good. Stance looks good. I like where we're starting here. Everything looks good from Cordero. Good read step. I see you slow walking. I know you like to shuffle, but it's good. You've only taken 3 steps, and the receiver's taken 5. So look, 1, 2. And you've only taken 1. So look, that's good. This distance between you and the receiver is good now. He's just getting into about a yard inside after that level 1 route. You're still at level 2. You're sitting right on top of level 2. He's inside of level 2. So you got about 5 yards of space here. That's perfect. That means that you were slow enough for him to clear level 1. If there was a quick route, you should have been able to jump it if your feet were quick enough. All right. So now he's pushing you. You're still inside. Good. He's giving you foot speed. He's giving you foot chopping. You jump outside. So instead of jumping outside here, right? First of all, I've never taught you how to get wide like that. Remember, as foot comes up, foot replaces, right? We've never done a drill where we're that wide, ever. If you're going to come out here, I'd rather see you shuffle and not step. Shuffling is going to keep your feet active. That means if I shuffle, my foot is never this high. My toe should never be pointed down. But look how high your foot is. Look how wide you are here. Shuffle. That's why we shuffle. Shuffle out here because the shuffle is quick and it means that your feet are close. So if you come out here and he goes back in, you can now put that foot down and explode back out. You can't do that here. Watch. That foot comes down. This foot has to come up. And then you drag this foot through. Shuffling would allow you to put this foot down and explode forward. That's the difference. This foot comes down. Look at this foot. It does nothing. That's a wasted move right here. This is the difference between you catching a pick here and it being a completion. Because you got so wide right there, that foot came down. This foot does nothing. You have to rebalance yourself. And now this foot comes through. So that same foot that you planted with to stop your momentum is now the drive foot. And we've never practiced that. That's the foot that comes through. You're close, looking back at the ball, trying to find your angle. If coach throws a better ball, this is a completion. He has a step on you. I should have threw it out here. It's a completion. But the reason why it's a completion is you did everything right besides this. So you won the release. You lost the in phase, and then you're going to lose the catch. So you lost 2 out of 3. Next up. All right. We have Demarion versus Demarion. Demarion, I got some horrible routes, bro. Horrible routes. All right. I would like to see you a little slower. I do like the fact that you settled, but you see how fast you are out here? Look how fast that back pedal is. You're basically matching the step of the receiver. So if it's a slant, look how far away you are. You're still about 6 yards here. If he would have hit that slant, you would have broke. It would have been 3-4 yard gain. 3-4 yard gain is a lot of yards. It's a lot of yards. It's half of a first down that you're giving up right here because you're so far away. Let him close this space here. Slow your first steps down more. Now you're at 13, 14. That's fine. You're settling your feet. Settle your feet. The break, not bad. So we're here. Okay, we're settling. I see you getting ready to settle. Instead of settling this wide, guys, just slow your feet down. So you see how you're starting to get real wide and real choppy. You can still get into that little, base with a shuffle, but slow your, don't get so wide with those hips. Stay inside your frame. So you're slowing down. You plant. Good. Good. Not bad. Boom. Plant. That foot comes there. Boom. We drive through. Cordero, that's what yours should have looked like, right? So plant. Boom. Replace. Instead, yours was a plant. This foot came straight down and then you swung through. So you never step. You see how he's stepping through and he's coming forward? You stayed in that thing and this foot came straight down, and then you use this foot to swing you forward instead of keeping your feet moving continuously. The only issue I have with this break, right concept, but you tried to run it out instead of attacking that hip. Watch how flat you get. So you get flat, like you're running that out, and that ball is behind. That should be a pick. You should be coming off of this hip right here. But because you let him get inside of you, boom, you should be inside already. I don't know how he got you head up like this. I don't know if you work back over top of him. Let's see. Yeah, you start working back over top. Stay inside. If you're inside here, you see how you start working back over top? Don't do that. Stay inside. There's no need for you to work back over top. Look. You start working back over top here. No reason for you to work here. Stay inside. He got you head up now, right? You stay inside. Boom, he plants. If you're inside here, you pick that. You're coming here now. You're picking it off. You're picking it off. Good coverage. Good coverage. Slower at your start. Stay inside. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here go the whip route. Here we go. Ooh. Demarion. Good coverage. Bad break. You won the release. Look how slow you are. So Demarion, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about slow. Look, Cordero takes 2 steps, right? 1, 2. Demarion is only taking 1. So 1, 2. Demarion is just starting his second step. Slow your steps down at the beginning. You're already 7 to 8 yards off, so you can be patient. Cordero's not stemming him, so he's not trying to break him. So we're straight back. We're nice and slow. We get that. We close that cushion, right? Demarion, great job. Boom, that foot comes in the ground. You're wide. Look at that. Stay. Both steps are outside of your frame. You can't do nothing from this position. Nothing. All you can do from here is fall, which is what you did, right? How do we break? Tight. Gotta be tight. We gotta be able to break 45 back this way. Because look, we attack this hip here. You come out that break. You come this way. INT. You're coming right here. That's a pick. That's a pick 6. Everything you did was good. Every single thing you did was good besides your break. Bow. You got ready? You stay tight with this leg. Tight with this leg. You come out here. Interception. Point goes to Cordero. Good route. Kind of shows he can do more than screens and fades. Me giving Marion probably a killer route. I don't know what Cordero is doing out there. Like he's trying to make an R&B video. Here we go. Tight. Good. That's good coverage. That's good coverage. That's just really good coverage. I don't know if he caught this. If he did, coach just threw a dot. But that's good coverage. That's really good coverage right there. Slow initial read. Cordero, you see how your hips are turned? It's a slight turn this way. If I was to take a line, your hips are on that line. That's what we were kind of talking about today. You're partially opened up this way, and it's affecting your breaks. Look where you are. You see how I can't see both your shoulders? It's because your shoulders are in line with your hips, and you're pointing slightly this way. Square up. You gotta square yourself up. Gotta square yourself up. Still good. Now you're square. You see I can see both your shoulders now? Now you're square. We're still wide. Don't like the wideness. But you're watching those hips. Good eyes. Great eyes. You see them. I still see your eyes is locked. You got lucky this time because he went the way that you went wide. Boom. We get hands. Good. We get hands. We look back. Now be a ball player. You don't got to worry about him no more. You got your angle. You see the ball is out of my hands. I see you looking back. Go get it. Go get it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I think coach threw a dot. That's just, it happens. That's great coverage. Great coverage. I like to see you stay a little more square though. Here we go. What's my receiver going to do, bro? I know I gave you a fire route. Whew. Good coverage. He had you beat though. I am going to say he had you beat on the in route. It was supposed to be a post corner, but he ran like an in corner. I'm going to teach you how to run routes. But look. Still a little quick. Still a little quick, but it's your first day out, so it's good. We're still a little quick. In that initial read, you got to let him clear. So look, every step he takes, you're taking a step. See? You're on your second step, he's on his second step. You're on your third step, he's on his third step. Slow, be patient, trust yourself. Let him clear that first route. When he gets there, you need about 5 yards of separation. Boom. Right here, you're maybe at about 5 because you're settling. So you've slowed yourself down here. You should slow yourself down at the beginning. Slow too quick. Slow yourself down here, right? You slow once you feel like you've taken a couple steps. That's when you open up, right? It's too late then because if he hits you with a slant, you're fast out, it's over. You got to take away that quick first. We're here. I like the settle. I like how tight you are. I like this. Boom, you're reading it. This is what I don't like. Look at your eyes. Look. You see that, right? Look at your angle. If I throw this, if he had an option route, so this is where it gets you. If he had an option route means you read the DB, you read the defense. If his option was either a post, then out, and if you don't jump the post, keep the post, you're beat. You're done. Because look where you're looking. Still. Now, look where you're looking. Look where he's at. Luckily, it was a double move. But when you come out your break, what I tell you guys, you have to find your angle. You have to drive to the receiver. You should have been here. You're way too high. Bad eye discipline. You're looking at me. Don't look at me. You're not guarding me. Guarding the receiver. Here, here, here. Boom, break. Look at your face. Looking at me. Get your eyes to him. That's what you just did. Look at me. You got your eyes to him. Still good coverage. Horrible route. Horrible route. Good. But even here, with this, stay like that on him. Okay? Stay like that until you see the ball release. Because what happens is if you turn your back and do this, and he goes that way, it's over for you. Now you're trying to be the receiver. I still got the ball. Stay with him like this and just ride him. In high school, is no pass interference until the ball is in the air. Just keep riding him this way. You got him covered. Don't turn your back to the receiver because if he goes that way, it's over. You won't recover. Other than that, great coverage. That's good. That's good. All right, DeMario, recover, man. Recover. Let's see you recover. Ooh, boy. Hey, I don't know, bro. Cordero might have it out for you, man. He might have it out for you. He said he didn't respect he didn't like the fact that you was clowning his routes. So look, you're good. Look how smooth you are in coverage. It's so smooth. Boom, slow, patient, low, pad levels not changing. Eyes look like at least you're trying to look at the hip. Boom, you let them close. We settle. Look how wide. Went to crap. Went to hell. Stay tight. Stay tight. When we get wide like that, what can't we do? Stay tight. Keep them feet underneath you. Boom, he's shuffling. He's shuffling. What are we waiting for? What do we wait for? This leg. I see this leg, get my eyes here. I see it, get my eyes here. Where's it going? It's going this way. Boom, I'm out. Look where you went. Your eyes are up now. You can't see this leg. Your eyes should be here. Eyes should be here. Boom, get your hands on them. Reach, you missed. What I say? Feet first. If you're trying to touch them, it's because you're out of position. Get your feet first. Boom. Next leg. Once he gives you that hard step, because look how different it looks. Look how different it looks. That's a run. Boom. He gathers. It's always a gather, then a step, right? Look. Do. Gather. Boom, boom. Find that second leg. Find that second leg. Yeah, that was a dot by me. Find that second leg. All right, here we go. I don't think I got all this either. All right. Coach didn't get all this. I think since I didn't throw it, I'm going to say Cordero was in good coverage. I'm going to say he had pretty good coverage. Here. Good. A little better. I can see both shoulders a little better. You see how you're already turned? Look at your hips. Stay square. The first thing you do, you step sideways. Look at your foot. Go sideways. Because look where your feet are. They're not even level. They're going this way. You see them? Do I need to zoom in? Let's zoom in. Over there. Look how look at your body language. It's not straight. This foot can be up, but you're pointing this way. I wish I could. If I take a point between this foot, see where it's going? It's going this way. It should be going this way. Right? But it'd be slightly back. Your hips are partially open. We gotta get that straight. Gotta get that straight. And you see how your first step is literally sideways. See it? Pick it up and you move it that way. It's sideways. You're shuffling. You're not even backpedal. You're shuffling. You're shuffling. Go. Bit. But still, now you're square. Look what happens. Look. Watch. Oh, I'm a square up now. Now I'm square. Good active feet. Don't mind you jumping like that. Feet are active. Better. They're inside your frame. Boom, boom, boom. Look at you patient. Look at you patient. Patient. Boom. Second. See it? Look at your eyes. You're on your hips. We're on it. Good. Good, 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 good. All right. This is exactly why I told him to run this route. I knew you were getting out too fast. This is why I wanted him to run it. Look, you're not allowing him to close the space. The point of backpedaling is not to ever let the receiver catch up to us. We want the receiver to catch up to us because that's how we catch interceptions. You gotta let him, you gotta slow down that first level. So look, 1 step, 2 steps. You're taking a step for a step. Slow yourself down. Slow yourself down. He can stay at level 5. Look at you. Boom. He's planting. You're still going backwards. You see it? Another step backwards. So here we go. Look. Plant. 1, 2. Now you're gathering yourself. Look where you're at. How? As soon as a receiver does that, that foot should be in the ground. It should be boom, boom, and I'm coming to this hip. And you should be here. You're already past level 2. He just got out of level 1. You're already past, you're 6 yards away, right? If you if you slow down your steps, you get here, you drive that hip, boom, you change directions. Look where you're looking. You can't look at me. You got to find your receiver because you're overshooting them. A good receiver, you see your angle? A good receiver, boop, puts that foot in the ground and gets back that way. There's no way if you drive this correctly, you see that ball's at, you can knock that out. But look how bad your angle is because your angle is literally, and it's a good mirror. Look at that mirror. It's a good mirror. Look how far you are though. See your eye's looking at me as like you're the receiver. You're not the receiver on this. You're the DB. Get your eye here. Drive to this. You're driving. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 steps. Imagine if those 3 steps, instead of it being this way, was 1, 2, 3. You'd be here, right? You'd be right here instead of all the way out here. Okay? Slow your first steps down. Boom. We got it. You should be planting. Bow, bow. Quick feet. Doo-doo. Rapid. Doo-doo. Right here. Drive this hip. That hip changed. I plant this foot just like you did, and now I'm driving this way. I'm finding the other hip. Boom. We kill that. We kill that. Slow yourself down. Drive your hip. Get your eyes to the DB. Get your eyes to the receiver. I think that's what I was telling you right here. How long we been? Here we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. This is a good ball by coach. He wanted you to be an athlete. I just threw it up. I don't know what route this was, Cordero. Good slow steps. You gotta break. I gotta go. Pow pow. Break. Boom. This foot right here should be breaking. I should be breaking here right now. Boom. I should be breaking. I see you wanting to. But you see what happens? 1, 2. You break here. You run into that hip. Look at your eye. Ooh. How'd it get by me, coach? How'd it get by me, coach? Because, boom, I gotta get my eye to that hip. If I get my eye to that hip, instead of looking back at coach, look at you, still looking at me. Still looking at me. Flip them hips. That's a good flip. It's a good chase. But instead of looking up at that ball, get your eye to this guy. Eye to this guy. He goes up. Instead of going to get the ball, just go through his hands. Knock it down. Good coverage. Good catch. Good throw. All right. I don't know how many more we got left. Here we go. Same thing. You got to trust your eyes. You got to trust your eyes. You're slow. He does that. Plant the foot. Go. What are you waiting for? Look how close you are. You're 2, 3 steps away. Look where you're 2, 3 steps at. You should be going right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go 5 steps. Wasted movement. This is the difference between catching picks, bro. Like, it's this simple. 1, the receiver is already turning facing the quarterback. You should be going, driving this hip. But you decide to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're driving. And you're, let's see. 1. What did you even jump for? You're 3 steps behind him. And you took 5 steps. You cut that down, that's an interception. At least a knockdown. We go again. Good route. Good route. Good route. Good. 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 You like them out routes. If anybody runs an out route against you, you're gonna jump it. I know you are, unless they give you a move. Good slow read. Good slow read. Good. You're letting him close that gap. You see him chopping. Boom. We're watching those hips. He gives us all those hand movements. Boom. We're shuffling with him. We read that second foot. Boom. You got your angle. I don't want you to get to the habit of this though. But still, I love how you're driving that hip. You're coming underneath. If I remember correctly, I had to throw that way outside because if I throw that anywhere else, you're on it. You're on it. Good coverage. Good coverage. I think Demarion was just locking you down, bro. Yeah, I think he was locking you down. I didn't even throw it. Actually, not as bad as it looked. Let's go over it. Go from the top. Demarion, that's a little slower, and it's better. It's a little slower, a tad bit slower. I see you getting ready. Okay. Okay. He gives you the in. All right, he gives you that post. I see you step with him. You stay inside. Still, we got to work on you working over the top. So you see how you're starting to creep back over the top of the receiver? Look at that. See how you came inside there? You got to stay inside on that inside hip. Look where you start. It should be linear here, right? So you start here. It should be here. You see how that's straight back? You end up over here somehow. You should be ended up here. But watch where you go. You see it? Told you. It's a diagonal path because you're working back over top of the receiver. That's why if he gives you that in or that post, you're beat because you work back over top of him and he has a two-way go on you, right? Try to make sure you're keeping your leverage. Keeping your leverage and you're keeping your eyes on your target, which is that hip. Boom. Because he has you right here. But that's a good man turn. You have your hands on the receiver, so I have no problem with you looking back at the quarterback. You have your hands on him, you can feel him. You just run with him. Good. It's good coverage. Good coverage. All right, let's go over the bad one. Go over the one bad one, and then that's a wrap. We're gonna do Mons versus the Demarion. So we can talk through it. Talk through it. Teaching purposes only. All right. So Demarion wasn't giving good look, so we had to get a good look. So let's go back. So one, you're inside. Good. Coach comes off the ball, right? I'm off the ball. My arms are pumping. Good. You're slower. You're probably slower because I'm a little faster, but I stem you. I stem you. I see you trying to work inside there. Good. I see you trying to work inside. I straighten back up. You feel a little pressure, so I see you wanting to open those hips. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to open up your hips here. Boom. I give you a step here. You step, but look what you're doing. You see how you're working over me? Even if I'm running, let's say what you think, which could be an out route, your angle is bad. Your angle should be right now, your angle this way. See your feet? Your angle's that way, right? Here, here. Angle is going to take you back that way. Your angle should be here, here. You see the difference? This is gonna break you flat every single time. This break is gonna break you flat. You're trying to take that out, it got to be down like that, right? So I got to be planting off of this foot, come back down this way. I give you that out, you jump outside. What doesn't happen? So instead of chopping, I give you my chop here, and I'm telling you I'm going this way. So boom, boom, I'm giving you a couple steps that way, which is why it's tough to read. Now hard step here, boom, shuffle, back out. So what do I have to do here, coach? First of all, you're working over me, right? See where you are? I'm inside of you. Look, you gotta get in here. You gotta be here. You're on my inside hip. That's why this works so well. Your hip, literally right there. It gotta be out there. You gotta be outside of my body. I have you already. You see how you're over my body? So look, now you have to respect who this foot is. Our foots are on the same path, right? Shouldn't be over my body. This foot here should be on this foot. So that means that you would have to be here, outside of me. Now, once I do this, you gotta respect it. I got you head up. That's why you jump outside, because you have to respect that outside move, which is why I get you head up, outside, and over after that. So everything else was good besides your back pedal to work over top. That's the reason why that move was so effective, because you're over top of me side. Boom. I don't know what pass that is. And crap after that. All right, fellas. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll do more of this, more film breakdown in the future. All right.